ask, is 25,897 minus negative 6 positive or negative, and what is the answer?
Do you want to do it?
I guess I can take that one. We could, I don't know, would you use a number line to explain this?
I think the way I was thinking about it was thinking of the negative sign as like a signal for opposite. So opposite, opposite.
Right. So I guess kind of what I was thinking is if you think of a number line.
Like left and then right, like changing direction.
So if we start here at, is it really unnecessarily big numbers? 25,897. So that's clearly a positive number. And we're going negative direction, basically. So like Becca mentioned, it's kind of like the opposite, and it kind of, I don't know,
right.
Undoes itself in a sense. So if we were subtracting 6, this would be the negative direction. Right, this is a negative direction on number line. But we're subtracting a negative 6. So you could think of it as like, well, we're going this way, but then we're subtracting, so we're going back this way. So this is why 2 negatives make a positive. So actually what we're doing is going this opposite direction, and we're actually adding 6. So, I mean, just based on the size of the number and how much bigger 25,000 is than 6, it's definitely going to be positive. But because we're subtracting a negative number, we're kind of doing the opposite and adding it. So we would be adding 6, and we would be at 25,905. So you might be able to explain that a little bit more in detail.
You know, it's just that there are a lot of ways to think about integer addition and subtraction.
Yeah.
You could think of a negative number as owing money, and as subtraction as, I guess,
owing more money?
Yeah, or I guess maybe you could think of it as like giving an IOU, like or maybe another way to think of it would be, what was I thinking? Oh, in English, like when you have double negatives.
Oh yeah, can't not.
Right.
Would mean that you can.
Right.
So negative would mean positive, right?
Right. So with integers and integer addition and subtraction and multiplication division, there are a lot of different ways you can think about it. Sometimes we use the number line model.
Right.
Sometimes we use the number chip model. So like black and white chips, black chips being negative and white chips being positive, and black and white chips cancel each other out. It's another way to think about it. But I mean, that's the thing with integers is there are a lot of ways to think about it, and it tends to be one way that makes sense with one person, whereas another way makes sense to another person. But I liked your way with the number line. Minus means going to the left, but if you see 2 of them, you're going to switch the direction.
Right, so we're going a negative direction, but we're going negative that, so we're going back in the positive direction.
Exactly. Yep.
Subscribe!
Come on, push the button.
You know you want to.
Do it.